Minnesota leaders are filing suit to try to stop ICE activity in the state.
Now, this comes as the New York Times and CNN are reporting that the Trump administration is sending 1,000 more federal officers to Minnesota. You can see the headline here from the New York Times. Trump officials are sending 1,000 more immigration officers to Minnesota. The Customs and Border Protection officers are joining 2,000 other officers and agents at the Department of Homeland Security who have recently been deployed to the Minneapolis region. CNN said 2 federal law enforcement sources told them that 1,000 additional U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents are expected to deploy to Minneapolis. This is tensions between federal law enforcement and local counterparts flare up. This is after an ICE-involved shooting last week that left a mother of 3 dead. CNN also talked to U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar yesterday.
They literally are sending over 3,000 ICE agents into one state. There are like 600 sworn-in officers in Minneapolis and 550 or so in St. Paul. So the ICE agents are literally overwhelming our own police force. This is not LA, this is not Chicago. And Minnesota is right now the center of America's heartbreak.
As these agents come in, though, local leaders are trying to stop the ICE activity altogether.
Minnesota's Attorney General and the mayors of Minneapolis and St. Paul filed a federal lawsuit yesterday to try to get ICE activity halted throughout the state. In the complaint, the group lays out dozens of examples of what they say are the physical and financial toll of immigration enforcement on the state. One of the examples they point to in the lawsuit is an incident last week at the Target in Richfield. The suit claims agents forced a man into a DHS vehicle after saying he was a citizen. On social media yesterday, DHS said the man was arrested for assaulting federal law enforcement officers. Attorney General Keith Ellison also says the increase in federal law enforcement in Minnesota is negatively impacting schools, businesses, and local police departments.
Law enforcement agencies should be focused on our public safety, but instead, many are dealing with the aftermath of DHS agents' chaos and violence.
However, a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security says in part, quote, "This is a baseless lawsuit and we look forward to proving that in court." The acting director of Immigration and Custom Enforcement is also pushing back on the claims the surge in federal agents is due to political differences.
ICE and DHS is in all 50 states and territories and 56 nations around the world. So we've always been there. We've been doing immigration enforcement for decades.
Minnesota is also making an effort to investigate the shooting death of Renee Good. Despite being barred from the FBI's case, state BCA agents were working near the scene of the shooting yesterday morning. Last week, the Hennepin County Attorney's Office created a portal to collect video and any other evidence from the public. County Attorney says that her office has received a substantial amount of material so far. Governor Tim Walz and First Lady Gwen Walz visited that growing memorial in South Minneapolis, where the ICE agent shot Good last week. Hundreds have been visiting the site over the past week to pay their respects and express their feelings about what happened. But we also saw some tense moments out there. It's just a few blocks from the memorial. This video showing protesters and federal agents in an intersection yesterday. The protesters were blowing whistles and chanting the word shame before the agents deployed tear gas.
The 37-year-old leaves behind 3 children and her wife, who was next to her SUV the day she was shot. Good's ex-husband told us she had just dropped their 6-year-old at school before this encounter with ICE agents. Homeland Security said Good had previous encounters with the agents and committed a, quote, act of domestic terrorism by using her vehicle as a weapon. Democratic leaders have condemned the shooting and have urged the federal government to allow the state to have access to evidence in their investigation.
And new this morning, CBS News has learned that several career prosecutors in the U.S. Justice Department Civil Rights Division have resigned shortly after learning that there would be no civil rights probe into the fatal shooting of Renee Good. Source tells CBS News at least 6 prosecutors, most of whom are supervisors in the Civil Rights Division criminal section, will be leaving their jobs. Source telling CBS News that the investigation is being treated as an assault on a federal officer. Now, CBS could not immediately determine who made that decision. We know the shooting has sparked even more pushback from protesters in the community. Our crew spent hours outside of the Whipple Federal Building yesterday. We saw at least 3 people being detained as federal agents used chemicals, flashbangs, and force to crack down on protesters. Activists we talked with say they felt called to act.
I do not like seeing our country being held hostage to these masked thugs.
And the leader of the operation is also on the ground in Minneapolis. Our Esme Murphy spoke with U.S. Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino one-on-one about the backlash they're facing here in the Twin Cities.
Let us conduct this legal, ethical, and moral law enforcement operation, get these bad people and bad things off the streets, and then we're off to the next city.
And you can see that entire interview with Commander Bovino on our YouTube channel. We'll continue to follow the new and ongoing developments in the shooting investigation and the federal crackdown. Stay with WCCO on air and online to get updates as soon as they happen.